We are live right here on Video Mix each and every Tuesday from 8 to 10 p.m. right here. And this is Video Mix, one of the best shows on this network, man. Respect My Grind Live. We should take some calls tonight, man. I want to see what's going on. I ain't scared no more, Jesse. I had to laugh. I had to laugh. Yeah, man. We turned up, man. We all the way in Oakland, man, on channel 60.3. And we definitely right here in South Florida, man. Who am I? 20.3. Oh, 30.3. I'm tripping. Man, we all over the country in different dials, so I be getting them mixed up, man. I'm human. I'm only human. The more that make mistakes. That's my karaoke song for the night. Boom, 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 boom. Some rapper did that too. I can't remember. It's gonna come to me. But yeah, man. Shout out to all my viewers. Poor Rich, I'm wearing your hat tonight, man. I like how it's looking. I want to wear something where it has some green in it. And you see I got the green. I'm representing the vegan people today. We need to get some more food from them, man. C4 Eats, man. Shout out to Cartoon and the whole movement over there in Hollywood, Florida. That food is awesome. And healthy. So, we about to get it rolling. We got a guest tonight. He's coming up shortly. But I am going to do a little bit of chatting. But before I do some chatting, I do want to say happy birthday to King Carter. Today is his birthday, man. We can't forget about him, man. Definitely salute to King Carter. Definitely salute to the whole Carter family. They just had an addition to the family a couple months ago. So, man, yeah, shout out to Blaze and the wife and his offspring. I know it's a tough day. Because King Carter is not here, but he's here with us in spirit. And he's continuing to touch so many lives, man, by the passing and the way that happened. So, man, definitely, man, blessings to him. Blessings to my son, too.
Up, man. We actually was on in the flea market back when everything happened. I mean, we were doing Saturdays at the flea. Yeah, and everything happened, man. I got a chance to talk to Blaze today and just let him know, man, I'm just really... I know it's definitely a hard thing for them to continue to go through, but they've done a lot. They've really done a lot to continue to shine a light on these senseless gun crimes. They've invested so much in the community that King was a part of. So you got to be proud of them, man. You got to.
Yeah, and it's so crazy. Not to go too deep into it, man. You just never know the direction our life is going to lead into, man. And they've touched so many different people, man, just because of that situation. My for protect, what's happening? Junior, what's happening? I got a lot of people that's on my live right now, just tuning in. But yeah, we live on TV, man, on channel 30.3 in Oakland / San Francisco, and other parts of California, man. Yeah, I got them skinny pigs for sale, says Junior. Hey, you crazy, man. But yeah, man, happy birthday to him. Definitely happy birthday to Jeremiah, man, one of my sons, man. It's his birthday coming up this week on July the 30th, so I can't forget about that. We are going to be in California this week, man. I'm very happy about that. Mister, what's happening? The whole team is leaving. We will be on the West Coast, on a whole different time zone. It's been a while since I've been to California, so I'm excited about that. I'm ready to taste some different food, see some different beaches, and vibe a little different, hear some different music, things like that. So I'm very excited, man. Very, very excited. I know we have Mr. Chuck Johnson coming up real soon. My week, I've been in the studio all week, banging out some new music, finishing some old music, and getting some release dates together, man. So I'm excited about that in a major way. So more music dropping. I just dropped the single American Dream. I put it out before, but now I re-released it correctly. So I'm excited about that, getting some good feedback on that. So that's on all platforms. Just look up Grind Mode Chaos. So yeah, back in that studio, Rolling Loud was crazy. I didn't get a chance to touch too much of it, but from all the stuff that's been coming up on my timeline, I'm blown away, man. I'm blown away, man. For us to have that many artists, in our city, it wasn't dramatic. It wasn't, something that made us frown on the event. It went pretty swell from what I'm hearing, so that's awesome, man. And I love seeing Ross and a lot of my Floridians touch that mic, touch that stage, man, because it's a big deal, man. It's a big deal. It's a big deal watching Ross, man, knowing that he came from Carol City and to touch back down in the same city that he's from and the same area that he's from and make such an impact, man. It's beautiful, man. It's deeper than rap. I love watching him every day and just seeing him actually man, do so many different ventures, man. I seen him and Busta Rhymes in the studio last night. I mean, in the club last night, and Busta Rhymes said a lot of great things. Just knowing he's standing in the gap, sitting down with a lot of big bosses and CEOs and the head guys in charge, man, in order to, branch off into the Bel Air world, the Wingstop world, and all these other businesses, man. So salute to Rick Ross, salute to Kodak Black, yeah, man. Definitely salute the homie Kodak Black, man. He's home now, and just to see him do his thing, that's an awesome feeling, man. But like I say, back in the studio working on some other things, man. Got the new single with Jasmine David and DJ Chippy that's dropping real soon. Also, still spending money on equipment. This is my new baby, Jesse. You see it. You see it. This is my new baby. It's going down. I already had
packing
DJ.
that with you? You packing that with you? You taking that to Cali with you?
Nah, I ain't taking that with Cali. It might not make it back. We ain't gonna take no chances. We ain't gonna take no chances on that one. I just got that baby. I just been, touching up on my mixing skills, man, while I'm home. I be doing a little practicing, since I've been back hosting the club. Y'all know I'm at Booby Trap in Doral. So salute to the whole team. DJ 2G, DJ King Song, DJ DJ Kicks, everybody that's over there in the Doral, Ariel, the whole team and a lot of beautiful women. It's an awesome club, man, and I'm back, doing a little DJing and hosting and making some pretty good money. Good Lord. Good Lord, I forgot what these clubs be paying. Boy, I've been in the house so long doing home businesses, I forgot what real cash look like. So yeah, man, a lot of hand sanitizer has to be used before I leave that club down. You feel me? So oh yeah, again, shout out to Chuck. I know he's been kind of under the weather, Big Chuck. Over there with the Strong Arm and the Po' Boy family now got their new business venture, which is Caribbean Things. So if y'all looking for some oxtails and plantains and
it's official,
black beans and rice and stuff like that, it's already up. They also finna drop the root beer breakfast, so that's gonna be awesome. And I will make that announcement. I'm gonna let them make that announcement because I don't want to spill the beans.
Buying the Dolphins, dog. Is that true?
Man, I don't know about that, but listen, yeah, this equipment, man, I'm excited, man. I usually use DJ Pro. Now I'm on the Serato tip. I just said, forget it. I go ahead and pay for that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Shout out to all that, man. If you're ready to play some videos, we can play some videos, man, and come back to it, and we're gonna chop it up with the OG and the legend, Chuck Johnson, man. So, let's get to it. I'm Oaklandish. I'm finna be Oaklandish in a few more days. Few more days, boy. Well, we got about 72 hours left. Then we out of here. A lot of people don't know, man. I might not be coming back, bruh. Might just give me a little efficiency out there. I know I ain't talking to you about this, Jesse, but I'm tired of Miami. if I could take some U.S. money, they spend regular U.S. money in Oakland. I ain't never been. Oh, okay, I ain't coming back. I I thought they might take yen or something else. I'm like, oh, okay, so now since they do that, that's all I needed to know, man. Shout out to Poor Rich for the hat, man. We vibing. Do I have my guests on the line yet?
Yes, sir. Here I am.
Man, I'm
What's
ready to
happening?
do it, man. Look, man. I'm
What's
jealous,
popping?
man. I'm
I
jealous,
don't know
man.
why. I don't know why
Nah, we
you in
need to
Miami,
we
man.
man, we need to swap spots, man. You gotta come over here.
There
Let
you
me come
go.
over there. That's how
There you
I need to
go.
go, man.
Cause
I need to
I'm
come
ready
over
to
there
come
on
kick
that
it with
side.
y'all in Miami. Yeah, I'm ready to come
Oh,
to
it's a lot.
Miami. What's up with you players?
It's a lot to do here, man. So listen, man, let's start it from the top. First off, tell the people who you are, what you do. Give them, you know what I'm saying? For those in South Florida that's watching right now, have no idea who you are.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My name is Chuck Johnson, and I'm the managing partner of a project known as Soul Beat Television, the documentary, and we also doing the Soul Beat Day over here on the on the West Coast. We had Soul Beat for 25 years. And that's where I got my start at, man, as a hip hop video show host. So,
Mm,
in this culture, I'm pretty known for, breaking a few talent here in our region. You know what I mean?
right,
Yeah, man.
right. Man, so definitely salute to you, man. Like, that's a big achievement, first off, man. And
Mm-hmm.
and I'm big on giving roses, man, while we here, man. So man,
For
just
sure.
even saying 25 years, cause that's a long time, man. And you got some memories over there. I've been watching some of the clips in reference to what y'all do and some of the big names and faces that really were bred out of your city, man. And I'm just honored to touch down, man, and smell it and feel it, hear it. You know what I'm saying?
No
Because
doubt.
we got some big things here in Miami, man. But I'm big on the culture. I'm
Uh-huh.
big on this melanin. I'm big on our people. Just like getting rid of a lot of the stigmas and the hate and the envy, and just figuring out how we can
Right.
put our tribes together. You know what I mean? Because it's some people that you need to know in Miami, and there's some people that I need to know on your side. You feel me?
To the fullest. I mean, shout out to Jesse for that. You know what I'm saying? Jesse reached out and,
Definitely.
he connected the dots. So that's what it's about.
Yeah, that's a major thing. Um,
Yeah, man. What's
sometimes
popping in Miami, man? I know you say you about to get up out of there. What's popping in Miami right now, man?
I think I'm about to go to Koya Taco, man. I'm trying to stay away from these strip clubs, but a lot of business
Uh-oh.
get done in the strip club, and a lot of
Yeah.
music still get broke in the strip club. But I might go to Koya Taco. We got something called the Art District called Wynwood. So I got one of
Okay.
my partners just called my phone, Jeremy Mincy. He playing in the NFL. He just called my phone. He down here for his white birthday. So he trying to make me get out the house, man. I don't want to leave, but he only down here for one more day, so I'm a touch base with him, man. Um,
Yeah, man, you gotta tap in with your folks, man.
Man, I got to, man. Especially when it's love like that, man. They always call my phone acting like I gotta lead the fatherhood and the lifehood. I don't even want to go nowhere, but I will rock out though. You know what I mean? But
That's what I'm
back to
talking
you,
about.
man.
Mm.
We got old school music all over the place. I always ask my guests this one question, man, because I be wanting to
Mm-hmm.
see where
Mm-hmm.
your mind at. You riding right now
Mm-hmm.
all day. You playing this one old school song. What old school song is it?
Ooh, man, I love my old school music, so that's a very, very, very hard question. But I think, and it's not a bias thing; it's just a talented thing. I think I'm gonna go
Uh
with
huh.
"Ambitious as a Rider" Tupac.
Really?
Yeah,
See, this is why
yeah,
I asked
yeah.
this question,
But
man, because everybody got their own different rendition now.
right,
That's a good one. That's a good pick, though.
yeah, yeah.
And that's
Pop,
crazy because when it comes to pop songs, that's in my top 10. So this what you got to do now.
right.
For those who ain't never
What's happening?
heard it, because I got some young guys that watch, you got to at least sing a little bit of it. Go ahead.
Oh, that's crazy. Let me say, wait a minute. Let me see how that shit go. I don't deny it. I won't straight rider. You don't want to fuck with me. I
Oh
got
no,
the
we gotta keep it
police
clean though.
roughing that. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
that's
Pardon me.
right, right,
Okay, I got,
right.
got to
Yeah,
do the
yeah.
clean
Cause you
version.
had zoned
Okay,
out.
okay,
You had some, yeah,
okay,
you
okay.
had you zoned out. But you know it's so funny. Like I just was telling I
Yeah,
was telling one of my nephews because my sons have no idea. They think,
yeah.
this era feel like the little Uzi Verts and all that. They the new Tupacs right now.
Right.
I be playing Tupac and my nephews be like, Uncle Chaos, who is that? And I'm like, man, listen, man, you got to know your
Yeah.
history, man. Like
Nah, you
for
got.
real, because you got to think some of these kids they just born this morning. You feel me? So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
like
See, and
Nipsey
that's the biggest
Hussle
thing that
and
I
Trick
would
Daddy
go ahead.
is no. Go ahead.
No, you like you were saying, Nipsey Hussle is their OG now.
Right.
Yeah,
So
and for us,
somebody
to keep
like
it
a
real,
Pac is like
when we
school.
was young, we right, and when we was young, we used to respect our OG music. You know what I'm saying? Like when our
Right.
parents would play the Al Green or the James Brown,
Right.
and we'd pay attention
That's a
to it
fact.
and respect it a little bit. But nah, absolutely, like you were saying, that Ambitions of a Rider was a very important album for hip hop, and I think the kids who
Right.
really want to be students, they need to go back and listen to that All Eyes on Me album, book 1 and 2.
Oh man. Hey, you need to get out my
What's your what's your
playlist,
what's
boy.
your favorite song? What's your favorite song that you
Like
listen to?
out of but see, like when if we talking about Pac, man, it depend on the day of the week. You know what I mean? Like it depend on how I'm feeling that day. Like I actually been playing like Thug Passion for the last couple of days just cause I love that.
Okay,
And then just like
right.
what you said something real important. Watch this though, Chuck. We respected like the school before us so much that we wasn't biting, we was paying a lot of homage. So when you hear his
Mm-hmm.
music, Snoop, Ice Cube, you hear the homage that we're paying to them, like shooby doo wop, I wanna love the passion, baby.
Right, right,
Like you hear all that where he
right,
was listening to what you could tell what his mama listened to by what he was attracted to, where he wrote. You feel me? So,
right, right,
man,
right.
man,
So
yeah,
and then they
man.
don't
So
even remember. They don't even realize a lot of their music that they using, like the producers that are influenced. They influenced by
right,
that '90s and '80s culture. They don't even
right,
realize that they using music from the '80s and they think the producer making original tracks, but he really getting
right.
music from back in our day.
That's a fact. So now, so people don't
Mm.
think we flogging. What time is it over there right now?
Oh man, it's a little bit after 6. You know what I mean?
So yeah, man, they over there in Oakland living in the past. We in the future, but we trying to come in between, man. You know what I'm saying? So now
On
we in
time, on
Oakland.
time.
We in Oakland. What is that spot we need to go get something to eat at, man? Like top 3 spots right now because and I don't want to hear nothing that I eat over here. I don't want to hear about no Wendy's, no McDonald's, none of that. I don't want to hear no IHOP, none of that. I'm talking about homegrown.
On time, on time. Well, first of all, you got to go to Chef Smelly's downtown
Uh,
Oakland. He got the garlic crab with the garlic noodles, and you know what I
Stop
mean.
playing with
And
me.
yeah, the sweet chili, the fried prawns with the sweet chili on top of it. You know what I mean. And he got the ribeye steaks, all that, man.
Mm-hmm.
Chef Smelly's. That's my homie. Then you got another
Okay.
spot called Flip Soul. You need to go check on Flip
Mm.
Soul. You know what I'm saying? They
Okay.
got great food. And what's the last one I drop on you? Tap in with Southern Cafe, man. Like I said,
Okay.
man, have Jesse hit me, man. We can pull up to them spots. When y'all get out here.
Man, we definitely gonna do that, man. What are some things that we should actually know? Because on the outside looking in, we know sports wise what it's about. It seems like it's a lot of love in the city. We know that it's just like Miami where there's love, but there's a lot of hate too. So give us like a good bio of what your side of town is about and what it's like, man. Talk to us. Give us like an overview.
I mean, right here in the town, man. I think we stay definitely rooted with the culture, and if you solid,
Mm-hmm.
you know, we gonna smell it and we gonna feel it and embrace you. If you on some, you know, out of towners, then you know
Right.
we got a lesson to teach you. You know what I
Right.
mean? So
Right.
so it's cool, man. I think the country has realized that the Bay, if you want to, you know, get some good weather, if you want to, you know, look at some pretty women, you know, of all races and colors, you know, if you want to
Right.
smoke on some good, if that's what you into, you know, it's the
Right.
place to kick it if you connect it. Now, if you ain't connected and
Mm-hmm.
you know how they say when you're in New York, don't look up at the skyscrapers, right? So it's a similar vibe in the town. Like they can smell if you ain't from here or if you ain't connected, and then you know
Right.
that's when you gonna get finessed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if you
Right.
tap in with us, we good, man. You gonna be good. And I believe the same way.
Right.
It's like that in Miami. You know, if I ain't mistaken, is it like that in Miami?
Man, it's definitely like that in Miami, man. And I think because I've been on all sides of the fence, man, like I read you before you even open your mouth, man. Like I go off
There you
energy, I
go.
go off vibes, you know what I mean? And I ain't had no
Hmm.
good upbringing. So, you know what I mean? Like one thing about me, no matter where I travel,
Yeah.
I done been in the darkest places, the coldest places, the most gangster places, the highest crime rate places.
Hmm.
But I get that love, I get that love back, I get that respect, I give it back. And I think it's very, very vital that if you was coming to Miami right now, no different than my homie tapping in with me right now. Like I ain't playing that. That was on a commercial break. He tapped in like he about 7 feet tall. He a giant,
Hmm.
but he tapping in, let me know he in the
Hmm.
town because he already know I'm gonna send some people over there, make sure he Gucci. It ain't no pressure. They ain't gonna look at him twice. You heard me? He show that love, he get that love
Right.
back. But you know, I believe in no matter where you go, if you was here, just don't act like you running nothing. Don't act like you taking over nobody's spot
Exactly.
and you
Exactly.
don't disrespect nobody's side of town. You know, that's another reason I ask so many questions. You know what I mean? Because sometimes the rule books keep changing. Like even though the rules and laws they the same everywhere you go. When I'm in Brooklyn, it's different but the
Hmm.
same. When I go to Chicago, it's different but
Hmm.
the same. When I'm in LA, it's different but the same. Texas, Georgia, Atlanta, wherever. But you know, I ain't never been to
Hmm.
Oakland. But I know everything is pretty much set
Hmm.
up like the same. But you still gotta say, you know, sometimes you might say you might don't want to do this or don't do that or whatever the case may be. If I got you for a couple more seconds, don't go nowhere, Chuck. I know you want to get out the car because you probably at
No,
Chef
no, no. We
Smelly's or you
good.
don't pull up the you don't pull up
Nah, we straight.
at
We
Flip
straight.
Soul or something. You know what I'm saying? But
You feel
listen, we're
me?
gonna play some videos. We're gonna come right back to you, man. And I appreciate your time too.
Nah, off top. Off top. Do your thing.
Let's do it. Man, shout out to the whole West Coast, man. Every time I go to the West Coast, I feel at home. So this should be no different. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the artists that got us tuned in. We got a caller, right? Is that what you were saying? Yeah, man, let's go to it. Let's do it. Caller, you there?
Yes, I'm still here.
How you doing?
Okay, you?
I'm wonderful. Tell me where you calling from, caller.
I'm calling from Miami, Florida.
Okay. What part of Miami?
Miami Gardens.
Okay. Okay, Carol City. So talk to me. What's on your mind?
You know, it's just hard that King Carter is gone. You know, I know he rests in peace, so I would like to dedicate happy birthday to King Carter.
Man, definitely, man. I'm glad you said that. I got a chance to meet King Carter when he was really, really little. And man, he was something special, man, especially on that football field. So we appreciate you. Any videos that you got in mind?
Um, yes. I want a song dedicated to King Carter.
Okay, tell me what it is.
How do I say goodbye?
Okay, we're gonna try to get that on with you. And say your name.
My name is Audrey. I'm calling from Miami Gardens.
Say your name one more time.
Audrey calling in from Miami Garden.
Okay, man. Shout out to you, man. And thank you for calling in, love. And please be safe out there. You heard me?
Yeah, I would like to just sing happy birthday to King Carter. Was it okay?
Yeah, you could do that.
I can sing happy birthday to King Carter.
Yeah, real quick. I got to get back to my guest. Let's hear you sing it. Come on, baby.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, King Carter. Happy birthday to you. May your soul rest in peace, King Carter. We all love you. May you rest in peace.
Man, definitely thank you, man, so much for blessing my show with that, man. All right.
Okay.
All right, now have a good one. Man, shout out to the whole Liberty City, Opelika, Cara City. Chuck Johnson still on the line?
Trying to get him back. He
Okay.
disconnected, but I'm trying to get. I'll let you know as soon as we get him back.
That's fine. Again, Rolling Loud. If you missed it, you missed an event, man. You know that's the Coachella of Miami. So we appreciate everybody being on their best behavior. It wasn't nothing too crazy that I heard on the news or anything. So that feels good that my people were safe. It wasn't no mass shootings or craziness going on. Television shows. Okay, we could do that. All right. Man, definitely shout out to all my callers that be calling in and showing love, man. Again, shout out to all my people that's incarcerated. We can go to Chuck whenever you're ready. What I was gonna say, shout out to everybody that's on the other side of that wall that's locked up in TGK, Metro Western Stockade, that's watching us right now, that's in the prisons and the jails. So salute to y'all, man. Y'all definitely hold y'all head up. Y'all definitely keep trying to do what you got to do to come home, come back to the village and do the right thing. And we're going to try to do better, man, because we got to rehabilitate our kings and our queens. So, man, I appreciate all my inmates watching right now, man. We love y'all to death. And hold your head, man. I know it's cold in there, it's loud in there, it's stressful in there, man. But for y'all that's coming home, make sure y'all come home the right way, man. Chuck, what's good with you, brother?
Right. Man, so many battlefield scars while driven in plush cars. His rappers of life starve is nothing without heart. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We
Hey,
back. I had to go get.
man, that's
I had
what's
to
up.
come on in the house. Now I got that. Now I got that HD on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We ain't gonna cut off now. We ain't gonna
he,
cut off now.
yeah, yeah. He got that
It's all
strong
good.
Wi-Fi now, man. He got
Yes,
that
sir.
strong
Yes, sir.
Wi-Fi, man.
Yes, sir,
Yeah,
man.
man. You
What's
you
up?
had
What's up
missed
with you
one of my
players, man?
you you missed one of my callers calling to sing to one of our little youngins that got killed a couple years ago. Today is his birthday,
Oh wow.
but
Oh wow. Okay. Okay.
one of our big rappers down here by the name of Blaze Carter, man. His son King Carter got hit by a stray bullet. You know, when he was really
Okay.
young, man.
Okay.
So today is his
Okay.
year. So it's a touchy day today, man. So
Right.
definitely
Rest in peace to
salute.
King Carter, man, from the Bay.
He would have been
Yeah,
12
man.
years
Definitely,
old
man.
today, man. 12
Yeah,
today.
Wow.
man.
Yeah.
Wow,
That's crazy
man.
how time go. Yeah,
That's
yeah, man.
crazy,
And
man. That's big.
from a father standpoint, that really hit home, especially like being around him before, man. And he was good at football and all that, man. And that's crazy, bro. That's definitely
Yeah,
crazy.
man. Send my love
So
out to y'all, man. Y'all keep his legacy alive, man.
definitely, man. So back to you, man. When it comes to the whole festival situation and the documentary situation, what are you
Mm-hmm.
hoping to get from it? Because you know how we always come up with these ideals or visions, and then they start manifesting and materializing, and now we here.
Mm-hmm.
You don't put a lot of
Mm-hmm.
time, effort, money,
Mm-hmm.
teams in the
All
play
of it.
because it ain't just you. It's a whole bunch of people behind the
Absolutely.
scenes really working. Yeah, man. So I salute you
Absolutely.
again. But what's your end goal? What do you see for this?
Man, I just see it as a information highway, a bridge for us to get with this young generation, man. Because,
Hmm.
we was doing our wild things back in the 90s, but we still had a respect for order. You know, we had a couple of uncles
Right.
that could intervene. You know what I mean? It was somebody that we respected that lead us in the right direction. And these youngsters nowadays, they ain't having none of that. So I would
Right.
just number one want to just create a environment where they can see that we know where they came from. You know what I'm saying? And now we want to
Right.
listen to them, and they show us a little bit, and we show them a little bit. But again, doing my TV show, shout out to the OG that put me on. His name is Chuck Johnson as well. OG
Mm.
Chuck Johnson. He put me on. He gave me a shot to be an intern in a television network at a very young age, and
Right.
taking that opportunity, it led me to another opportunity, which is to produce my own TV show, and then it gave me a
Wow.
game to know how to now produce TV shows. So that just went across the board for the rest of my life. So whether it was hip hop or dealing with HIV awareness, voter registration,
Right.
you name it. I just been able to develop content throughout these years, So
Wow.
it had to be respecting the OG though. And these youngsters need to kind of catch that. And also the OGs need to understand what they're going through because, some of the things they're going through ain't what we went through. You know what I'm saying? So we got to
Right.
learn from each other. So that's what the whole
Right.
project is about. Is to give a lesson about, soul beat, which started in 1978 and it went until 2004. And it's like one of those things that we gotta teach them some stuff. Then they'll realize
Right.
that it's an opportunity for us to kind of lace them that. Guess what? One day you gonna get older. One day you gonna start losing your hair and getting gray hairs. And you're gonna want people to preserve your legacy. You feel me?
Right. Right. It go both ways. Man, you drop so many gems, bro. Like you need to be writing like the Oakland Bible with what you just said, man, because it's something that
Appreciate
could
that.
be
Yeah.
it could be transferred all over the world, man, because it just goes to show for one what you said, ain't nothing new under the sun. And I know that sounds cliche, but it's the
Right.
truth, man. And then something
Mm-hmm.
else, man, like your hood is just like mine. We just got a couple things that we tweak about it. You feel me? Because I'm a life coach out here. I'm big in the entertainment field. You know what I mean? Like, me and you will speak on that, but I've traveled all over the country with my group. You know what I mean? Like a couple of years ago, I had a big hit record um, featuring Rick Ross with the remix, Trick Daddy on a couple of my songs. I did songs with everybody. So I know that
Mm-hmm.
side. I know the street side. I know the legal side and the illegal side. So
Right.
a lot of these young heads, they tend to listen to me, but a lot of them don't. You feel me? So
Mm-hmm.
you said a lot of key things, man. We gotta have that meat and ground because us is like what they want to say, OGs or unks or big brothers, whatever they want to title us as. Like
Right.
we all and they don't know it all. So we gotta have that powwow. We gotta have that sit down and we eat together, fellowship and figure out what works for them and what works for us. You know what I mean? And I
Exactly.
talk to the police about that too, man. Like down my way, it'd be a lot of murders, man.
Mm-hmm.
So some of these police they want me to talk to the young guy, but I say y'all gotta be open ears too, man. Don't just come in our little projects and think y'all just gonna slap handcuffs on these dudes and some of the things I said, it you could tell it really manifested, man, on them because I
Mm-hmm.
remember police said, man, I never thought about that, man. I say, man, you know how you feel when you hungry? That's what I told the police. It was about 9 of them. I said, how do you
Mm-hmm.
feel when you hungry? You angry, you got a headache, you understand what I'm saying? So imagine them who ain't got
Right.
nothing in their refrigerator. So they leave their apartment or they little projects feeling that way. They mama got, probably done spent their little, EBT money or whatever the case may be. So they coming out with
Mm-hmm.
that on, and then they got their brother clothes on, hand-me-downs or whatever. So it's a lot of
All
things
that.
counting against them. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to take them things in consideration, bro, and try to find out what the problem is. And sometimes it's just a matter of them being hungry. I said, maybe y'all need to come through here
Right.
and bring more food. And then you'll have a conversation with them. You know what I mean? But all that acting like you tougher than
Mm-hmm.
somebody that live here, nah, bro, you ain't gonna do that. So, man, I feel a lot of what you're saying, man, and it's true, man, and I appreciate you, man. Like you don't even know that, bro, but I'm telling you that because like festivals and for the fact that you know what the origin is about, that's deep, bro. That's
Mm-hmm.
deep, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
we might need another a situation like that out here, man. So we definitely got to powwow or connect you with some events that go on out here. So then it could be Miami Oakland thing, in which we don't
Right.
never know how that's gonna work. You know what I mean? This
Now,
might be the beginning of us coming back every year. You feel me?
right. And again, shout out to Jesse. That's basically what we initially understood is that, you know, our Bay Area artists need to go tap in with Miami, and then Miami needs to come tap in with the Bay. And it needs to be
Facts.
a clear understanding of that. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
keep it real, back in the day, we used to have a convention known as the Gavin Convention. I think it was similar to the How Can I Be Down out that
Yeah,
way.
Jack
I
the
think y'all
Rapper.
had How Can I
Yep.
Be
Oh
Down and Jack the
yeah.
Rapper and
Okay.
Jack the Rapper, exactly. Jack. So it's similar
Right.
to that. Where keep it real, I remember back in the day, Biggie and Puffy came out here looking to get discovered. You know, they was performing
Wow.
for us. You know, at the beginning before Ready to Die even dropped. So, you
Right.
know, we used to be like a hosting kind of a region. You know what I'm saying? We always
Right.
knew that we were a place to be hosting. You know, people love to come to San Francisco just to go sightseeing. People love to come to the town and soak up some games. So we always knew that
Right.
we were hosts, and that's my interest. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real. The Bay
Right.
don't really play that a lot. You got to be connected in order to really come out here and have your way. You can't just come out here and
Right.
just thinking you're gonna just be cool. Nah, you gotta have some roots. You know what I mean? And
Right.
so I like to be a part of that root. You know what I mean? That let the Bay Area know, hey man, this company, man. Let's treat them like home.
Yeah. Yeah, but definitely let them know, man, because there's certain things that we want to evolve to, like no different than how I'm telling you, I'm big with the jits out here, man. I'm big in the dance community too, man, and I got this thing
Mm-hmm.
called if you ever look it up, South Day Juke Movement or Miami Juke Movement, and the crazy thing
Okay.
about that, like that's something I did years ago, and then it evolved into something big, and now it's real big on TikTok. But I'm an OG of that. But now these jits and start connecting with the kids in New Jersey and Philadelphia, and every other month they battling each other. So I'm telling them, man,
Mm-hmm.
they got a whole hyphy movement. Y'all need to figure out. I say when I go out there, I'm gonna put my eyes to the streets or whatever's up. I might be done snatched by
Mm-hmm.
five of them little dancers out y'all way, put them on video so they can see it, and then figure out how we can get them coming out to Miami, and then bring my little Miami heads out there and just keep building like that. There's so many ways we could build. I don't care if it's a food chef off or a dance off or something that we
All the way.
keep building with our villages, man. So man, I'm saying that to say dropping a seed on you. So get your mind thinking, and I'm gonna have my mind thinking, and we gonna figure out how we gonna like really what's the starting point. This the starting point,
Mm-hmm.
but let
Right.
it not just be a conversation that we having and it don't grow up to nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, all I can say is when y'all come out here, bring who y'all consider as y'all dopest artists. And bring what you
Mm,
consider as your dopest clothing line. Just bring your culture, man. And we're gonna share our culture. You know, we gotta just
right,
schedule a time to come out there and keep doing that,
right,
man. Because that's the biggest
right,
thing, man, is you got thinking about what the Bay is, I want you to come soak it up. Instead of me thinking about
right.
what mine is, I need to just come soak it up.
You said it better than me. Hey, you need to start
Nah, we
competing with me
good,
though, Chuck,
cuz.
man. Every time I say something, you ain't got to try to make it sound better. But you said it right though. Like
Nah,
that's
man.
all right. So with the Sobe situation, man, talk a little bit about what day is happening, all the other details you need to
Mhm.
have real quick before we get up out of here.
It's good. It's good. July 30th, man, is the day that at the time, 1993, our mayor at the time, his name is Elihu Harris, did a proclamation for the city, for the Soul Beat to have its day in Oakland. You know what I'm saying? And I've been blessed to keep it real, a real, hip hop culture keeper, so to speak, in City Hall. And I've been in support of several days, because what happens is once you get the proclamation, now it's up to you and your brand to, whether it's develop a festival, develop an award show, develop whatever you're going to develop, that the culture always remember to preserve your day. And so the
Right.
first one that I was a part of is this group known as the Hieroglyphics. I don't know if y'all
Uh,
know about the
I,
Hyro.
yeah,
And so
yeah.
we got Hyro Day. Then we turn around,
Okay.
got one for the brother of mine named RC. Got a brand known here, and so we got the Cool Water Day. Then we turned around and did the Tupac Day, June 16th. Now we got Soul BJ, July 30th. And then last but not least, 2 weeks ago, shout out to Shock G that just passed away. We got the Digital Underground Day starting August 25th. So every year we want to lay it out that, those are the 5, pillars of the culture that you should come tap in with the Bay.
Oh man, you just gave me a lot, man.
Yeah, so bottom line is Soul Beat Day is coming up in this Friday, man. And shout out to my man Sway. I'm gonna be on his show this week. And it's just gonna be off the hook, man. We just preserving culture in the town, man.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. That meant a lot for me because, man, my son's birthday actually is the morning that I'm leaving, man, to come out there to be with y'all, man. So, yeah, man, July the 30th, man, that's my baby birthday, man. So I'm definitely, gonna be super hyped because I'm gonna have to celebrate his birthday when I get back. But, yeah, man,
it's good, Chaos. It's good.
Tell the people how to get in contact with you right quick. Even though we got it at the bottom of the screen, tell them how to get in contact.
We at soulbeatnetwork.com, or you can follow us on Instagram at soulbeattv.
That's cool. Listen, I know we don't have a lot of time, but I need another 60 seconds out of you. I never have a guest, get show without doing what I'm about to have you do, man, which is give some advice to these young heads. You done gave so much, but right now, man, I need you to forget about Jesse, forget about Chaos, camera, and talk to that boy who about 13 or 11 years old. He about to go out and do something crazy. So I need you to, step in as an OG and give him some advice, man, to whoever watching right now.
I would tell that youngster, man, you only got one life to live. And life is about decisions, man. And whatever decision you make will take you into your future. Be wise in your decision making. Listen to your parents. If you got discernment that you realize your parents ain't cool and don't know what they're talking about, go towards the direction of those that you respect and you feel got some respect about them and some honor about them, and you'll be all right. Just never give up. You know what I'm saying? Stop. Don't try to be around circles trying to just blend in. Don't be mad at yourself for being an individual.
That's real. That's really real, man. I appreciate it again, man. I really do appreciate you. I can't wait to not be digital. We're gonna shake hands in a couple of days, man.
Yes, sir.
And just figure out, man, where we gonna build. But I'm dead serious about what I'm saying, man. I need you to kind of put some thought into what we can actually put together between me, you, and Jesse, man. Jesse, one of my OGs and one of my pioneers in my city, man. So,
there you go.
A lot of things that he with, I'm with it. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna see you in a few days, man. God bless you and yours,
yes,
man.
Sir.
You heard me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
hey,
man,
thanks,
salute.
Chuck. Looking forward to meeting you, my brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Safe travels, man. I'll talk to y'all soon.
All right.
Back to the bay.